Oh, hello. So we're all here today because, we're here for all these bright and extremely talented, pretty much engineers we all see around us building in this very hackathon, right? And these inventions and these really, really great talents and skills, they all start from the education they get in high school or maybe college, right? And so we see a main problem of limited resources now. Even maybe it's hard to truly see at first, but even if you look at UC Berkeley, right? We see a main problem of teaching more people CS, or democratizing education. It's if you go to the next slide, we can see a really interesting case study of UC Berkeley, right? So UC Berkeley is the #1 computer science public school in America. But I mean, did you know December of 2022, which was literally a month ago, we had a budget crisis where layoffs of TAs happened threefold. 2-month strikes occurred, and we cut 75% of CS. And it was really interesting because every single affected party is a Cal engineer, and it's the people here building. And so this lack of teaching power means we have less human hours to put towards assessing human code quality, or the long-term problem of them going to an industry and then bringing this to building at Microsoft or Apple. This isn't very feasible in the future, right? And so this is what what we need is more manpower to teach. We're doing, right? With AI, the power is in AI. The power is in thinking outside the box, and this is Capybara.
So what is Capybara? So this is our team. My name is Trevor. This is Alan, Tommy, and April. And so Alan has experience in 601B, teaches me. So he's handled these sort of teaching education at scale firsthand. So Capybara is our approach to democratizing education, teaching code quality at scale. It's a tailored experience for every student to get suggestions, to get tailored suggestions, and get up to speed with industry. With AI, we analyze the code experience level and give suggestions based on the sophistication of that student. So if you just took an intro to CS class, we're not going to be giving you seasoned engineer suggestions, we'll be giving you something that you can understand. And if you want to learn more about a specific practice, one snippet of code, just pop up a custom chat window we built out to learn more.
Okay, really quickly on just how the architecture is set up, right? We wrote a VSCode extension to actually do all of this. So the VSCode extension communicates with the OpenAI API as well as LangChain's nice interface in order to provide all of these capabilities. So the main two capabilities are one, being able to highlight areas of code that are not written so well, as well as using LangChain to communicate with the chatbot in order to actually discuss that code out loud. Our quick tech stack, right? All of this was written with TypeScript, as well as a little bit with the Flask backend, just to also use some of the technologies like LangChain. We're going to expand on that a bit more as well. So here's a quick demo.
So as you can see, when you first launch the extension, the suggestions and reasons are highlighted in red. You can hover over each one of them, and it'll tell you a little bit more detail about kind of the suggestion it has. And then you can click a button in each hover that will link you to a chatbot where you can kind of interact and understand more about why they're suggesting that suggestion. And then the next slide is a longer demo. Yeah, so you can see when you first launch the extension, it'll actually calculate your experience level based on the user code. And then after it does that, it'll you can see the suggestions in red.
I think Tom should go this.
Cool. So really quickly, just what the competitors are. This is the VSCode extension, and right now, right, we have Prettier, which is doing a lot of formatting but not much assistance, right? And then we also have Copilot, which is fully assisted. And so we have some miscellaneous ones, but right here is Capybara, where we integrate both the assistive AI technology and formatting. And so why VSCode? Well, it's interesting to see that everyone who's building and everyone that we're teaching, we're going through an IDE called VSCode. And so onboarding is super, super easy. And it's super, super it's easy to basically move on with teaching and adding tools that just don't take away from the normal structure of teaching.
Yeah, so right now Capybara works great for single file programs. So we want to, as students, their code grows, bigger code bases, we want to be able to encapsulate that. So we'll be integrating Pinecone with our Flask backend and eventually shipping this out to the VS Code marketplace. That's what fun is.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Capybara! Capybara!